morning, guys. I hope yesterday you enjoyed your Eid. Today I want to tell you how al-Shabab makes money, but before I go into that, let me just do a follow-up on the story. There's an additional information on the story of al-Shabab in Hiran region. The attack in al-Hariri village, where al-Shabab attacked early morning on Wednesday from two different sides, and using vehicle-borne explosive devices before they entered the small town of al-Hariri in Hiran region. So apparently they were overpowered. SNA and Mawisley retook the town from them on Thursday, after they briefly took it from Mawisley and Somali National Army on Wednesday. So on Wednesday afternoon, the Somali National Army and Mawisley regrouped outside the town and carried out a counter-offensive, and they retook the town. And 40 very important guys were killed. They are still identifying. The Somali National Army are still trying to identify the individuals who were in the group that were killed. Most notably is the head of al-Shabab logistics, a guy called Abu Anas. Abu Anas was killed in al-Hariri. The guy who was their governor for Shabelle region, Hiran, Galmudug and Galgadud, also was killed. Another very senior commander called Ahmed Hero was also killed. They were actually those top guys were killed by the Danab. Danab is a special forces group that is part of the Somali National Army. Still details are coming in, and I'm still keeping an eye to try and know how many big wigs were killed in that attack. So, and this is how the groups make money. Do you remember during Uhuru's time, these guys carried out several massive attacks in Kenya? One was in the high-end mall called Westgate Mall. The other one was the Garissa University attack. So after those two major attacks in Kenya, Uhuru immediately came with a strategy, and the strategy was to hit these guys at their their most important side, or their most important nerve, and that was the finances. What Uhuru did is that he closed some informal banks called Hawalas that predominantly belong to Somalis. Hawala is a lending facility. They are a lending institution. They lend loan facilities and financial facilities like that, and it also facilitates transfer of money from one location to another. And they are mostly used by Somalis Somalis, given that they are in Europe and US, so they can they use it to send money to Africa, and most importantly Kenya and Somalia. So after closing those banks,